Hey, welcome back to another episode of Cooking Under Quarantine. Today we're making one of my favorites I grew up on, which is American Chop-suey. Now, my grandfather used to make this for me when I was a kid all the time, and I forgot about it for the longest time. And then one day I was searching for something to make for the kids differently besides just making spaghetti, and I was like, oh, I should try making that. So I kind of plugged this together from memory, and it works fine. And the funny thing with this meal is it is going to feed. It can easily feed 10 people, and it costs under 20 bucks. And it's a good food. Believe it or not, the kids get tired of spaghetti every so often, so we got to kind of mix it up and give them something different. And this meal here, they seem to like. In fact, they like it so much that even after we're all done eating, we've cleaned up, they'll come back down and try to get another bowl at the end of the night, or they want it for lunch the next day. So here's the ingredients. And again, it's under 20 bucks. Pack of hamburger. This is 2.75 pounds, almost 3 pounds. 2 boxes of elbow macaroni, 1 can of ragu, hopefully one that you didn't drop like me and spill half of it, but I get this is the big one. The little ones look like, and these aren't even little, these are regular size. But this is the normal size, and this is the big boy. This is usually what I get when I make lasagna. I get 1 or 2 of these. So this one holds 13 ounces. This one is 7.9. Basically 2 of those equal 1 of those. And then what you need for it also is going to be 1 to 1.5 onion, a bell pepper. And I cut these up pretty big because the kids don't like peppers, so they add a flavor to the sauce though. So I'll put them in chunks, and that way they're easy to identify if they're in your bowl. You just take them out instead of just like maybe you bite them by accident, you don't like it. A little bit of wine, and that's it. I mean, this just fries up. We boil the stuff, and basically once we get all the macaroni drained in the pot, we put the sauce in, stir it up, and bada bing, bada boom, you're done. So this is gonna be a good meal. It's fast, it's easy, and it's under 20 bucks. And typically, everyone likes it. So stay tuned, we're gonna go to the first step. So the first step for this bad boy is to get a big pot. This is a big one. This is I don't even know how many gallons pot this is. I don't wanna say 5, but it's pretty close to that. And even though you're only going to fill this up to about here, halfway with water, later on we're going to repurpose this after we drain the macaroni out, put the macaroni back in, and use it as a stir pot to stir the sauce in to keep it all together. And this will also be the serving pot. So you put this on the table with like a little rag or something underneath it so it doesn't burn the wood or the glass, whatever you have on your table. But we'll fill this up halfway, stop the macaroni starting to boil, and then the sauce takes minutes, so we'll put that together as well. Okay, we're at the next step. We're going to be putting some of these ingredients together. And what I've done is not only cut my finger, but I cut up the onion into small bits, little cubes you can see here, just square. Got the garlic cut up, again, same thing, little bits, nothing fancy. The only thing you have to cut up is the onions, the garlic, and the peppers. The peppers I cut up, into big chunks again. Big strips, so you can kind of, and these go in the sauce, not with the hamburger, but these will go in this when I start making the sauce, cooking with the sauce. So now that we got the onion and the garlic in there, I'm gonna add the almost 3 pounds of hamburger. It's a 80-20 hamburger. You can do 85-15, it really depends on what you like. I like 80-20. Basically, we're just going to mix it together. And you got to be careful. I think, even guys who cook all the time, watch it. Like, I wasn't paying attention for 1 second, and boom, cut myself. Sometimes with this hamburger, you can add honey powder, garlic powder, different things to it. When I make tacos, even though I have the kit, I'll add honey powder, garlic powder, maybe a little cumin to the burger before I even fry it. That way it has it in it already. And I do the same kind of thing. I don't put garlic in it, but I'll definitely cut an onion with the meat, and then I'll mix it together with those different spices, then throw it in the pan, fry it. Then after that's fried and drained, and then I use the seasoning pack from the taco kit, but just add a little extra flavor. So that's it, we're all set here. Turn this bad boy on. we got? Now, even though that's burger, it's gonna fry up. I like to put a little oil in the pan just so before it starts releasing its juices, it doesn't stick. That looks like a lot, but it's gonna break down. Then we're gonna drain it. Okay, so we got the meat frying. The water's boiling. We're gonna add the yellow macaroni. Now, some people, you can put salt in the water when you're boiling, making pasta, and actually you can add oil too. It really depends on your preference and actual meal. Sometimes, you know, it makes the pasta not stick together, but it also makes the pasta not stick to the gravy that you want it, the sauce, or whatever you call it. So I'm using 2 boxes of yellow macaroni. Each box is a pound, so that's 2 pounds of macaroni here. And you always want to read the directions for how long it should cook for. Okay. Alexa, set timer 10 minutes. So now this is going to fry up the meat and the onions and the garlic together. And this, you could fry up the onions separately and kind of like try to caramelize them, emulsify them first, but you don't need to because it's going to cook with the burgers and the grease and everything anyways. It won't cook as much as it would, you know, if you fry it separately, but at the same point it's going to cook up and then it's going to cook in the sauce for a while as well. Disclaimer here, you will need, make sure you have a lid for your pan because obviously sauce bubbles up, it bubbles and it splatters, and if you have a white kitchen, it's pan has to keep clean. So you will have to do that. So we're going to cook this up. Next up is to wait for this to be done, drain it, put it back into the pan. Once I take this out, drain it, put it back in the pan, add the sauce and peppers and spices, and we'll go from there. Okay, so the meat's out, drained. We're going to add our sauce in now. I may need to add some of that other jar. The trick to get all the sauce out, pour a little wine that you would put in normally. I use a white wine. This is a Woodbridge Chardonnay. Put it in there. We get everything out of that jar, and you're going to add the wine anyways. So we're going to have that. It looks like it might be good. And we're going to add in our peppers. Again, this is going to cook slowly, so I mean, this ragu is already pre-made, so you can pretty much. Alexa, stop timer. My macaroni's done. This ragu is already pre-made, so pretty much you just got to warm it and you're ready to go. But if you want it to have a good flavor, you want it to cook for a little while, melt that wine together. We're going to add some seasonings to this as well once we get it going. Actually, I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to do it anyways, right? So, obviously we're going to use a little oregano. This is an Italian dish with spaghetti without oregano. And there's some good dashes in there. A little bit of onion powder, garlic powder. This is our garlic. The side in there. Take it out already. There's our pepper. We got just a little bit of pepper in there. I don't know where the onion powder is. I just bought it today. I know we have some. But you would put a little sprinkle of some onion powder on there, and I'll find it and put it in. And also you're going to use a little bit of sugar. Now the sugar helps fight the acidity, makes it a little bit sweeter. We just want 1 tablespoon. And we're just gonna kind of sprinkle it. Maybe I'll do 2. I'll do 2 on this one. Don't necessarily make it super sweet, but it will definitely get that acidic taste out of it. This is a real high budget filming, you know, like this angle. Hi there. I'll have to find the onion powder as we go. But basically we're just going to stir that together. Let that sit for a little while. And really that pepper makes a big difference. Sometimes I actually hold out some garlic. I don't put it all in. I wait till we put the sauce in because it'll cook with the sauce, but I didn't do that this time. And again, I leave these chunks of pepper so big so they can pull it out. Most of the kids don't like it, so it's easy for them to recognize where it is, and they just take it out and they don't have to eat it. So I'm gonna let that cook. I'm going to get the lid on this big bad boy. Let that simmer. I'm gonna drain that and let it cool down. As soon as the sauce is done, we're gonna pour it over there. Bada bing, bada boom, plate it. We're done. This whole meal is going to take 20 minutes, maybe half an hour, and the bulk of the time is just waiting for this to kind of come together. Hey, look what I found, the onion powder. One of the things I didn't tell you guys off screen when I was looking for this was I put a couple bay leaves in there too, which are just these dried out leaves. Just to add a little bit more flavor, and it was buried in the back because when I got home from the grocery shop and I shoved it, it's one of those days you got to move everything in the cabinet to get one thing in. And that was the first thing to go in, so it was way in the back. So this is I mean, I could just serve this now. I don't have to wait, but I kind of want these flavors to all blend together. So I'm going to cook it low and slow. So we'll see you in about 2 minutes, and then we'll maybe 20 minutes when this is done. So we're here, final step. We made it. Sauce is done. Basically, it's going to take it. Oh boy. Be careful with this one. This pan is heavy, I'll tell you that. And just pour it into the macaroni. All we're going to do is put this together. And again, this is a simple meal. Takes 20 minutes. Cooks up fast. It's a pasta dinner. Presents really well. And you know, it's different than just than just having spaghetti, right? So let's get. Let's use this at this point. Not that it's saucy at all. It's just easy to put on and put it this way. Now you can serve this by itself, like that, or you can get a bag of salad. This is $2, or I think it's 2 for $3 at Market Basket. So prepared salad. On the side with a little Italian dressing. That's it. American Chop-suey. A little bit of lettuce on the side. And again, you can see those, take that bay leaf out of there. You can see the chunks of pepper there you can pull out. Hey, speaking of spaghetti, did you hear about the guy who died from eating spaghetti? He passed away. Here's a little pasta joke for you. Anyways, this is a good meal. Your kids are gonna love it. It's cheap. It's easy to make. It has a lot of flavor to it, and they'll be eating the leftovers too if they like pasta. If they don't like pasta, they ain't gonna eat it anyways. But either way, it's a good dish for my family and yours. I hope you guys enjoy it. Stay safe over there, and we'll see you at the next Cooking Under Quarantine.